Hey there. So you know that old saying that life imitates art, or sometimes art imitates life? Well, that cannot be more true of the book Little Women by Louisa May Alcott. Written in, or I should say published in 1868 to 1869, this is an example of a highly autobiographical novel. Much like our protagonists, the March sisters, Louisa May Alcott was also raised in New England and grew up in the Civil War. And she also had a group of sisters who were her best friends, her most loyal and special confidants throughout her life. In this book, we have four sisters. Meg is the oldest, and she is very focused on her job as a governess in the beginning, and she wants to be able to afford nice things and meet nice boys and have a family and fall in love. Next oldest is Josephine, but don't call her that unless you're her aunt. She's just Jo, and she has huge dreams of being a writer, published, and full of stories and elaborate ideas and magical lands, and nothing is impossible in her head, much like our writer, Louisa May Alcott. Third in line comes Beth, who she's much more of a homebody. She loves her piano. She actually doesn't go to school anymore. Jo is her teacher because she is not comfortable around people. She gets very nervous. She is very comfortable in this small, magical family and is very content staying there. And finally, our youngest sister is Amy, 12 years old at the start of the book. She has dreams of being the best painter in the world, going to Paris, being one of the masters, seeing the sights. She does go to school. She gets wrapped up in schoolgirl drama, and as the youngest, she can be a bit temperamental, making some questionable choices when people don't pay attention to her and she doesn't get her way. And that's how we meet these sisters at the beginning of the book. It's Christmas and they're missing their father, terribly, who's fighting in the war. And from there, the book actually goes over the course of about 12 to 15 years, and you really see these children growing up into being women with their futures realized or not, and families of their own, or not. It's a classic American novel, right up there with what you often hear about Nathaniel Hawthorne or Mark Twain. Louisa May Alcott was one of their contemporaries, and I don't want to spoil it for you, though I will say, for those of you who saw the 2019 movie, that movie does a wonderful job of sticking to the spirit of the book. However, there are certainly more things going on. I mean, make sure if you read this, read the full version, which clocks in, my copy is 500 pages, 550 pages. So make sure you read the full novel to get the full experience and the full lives of these darling, precocious, enlightened, rambunctious, funny, sentimental little women. This is a book that has stood the test of time. It is a bit of a beast. It is a long book, but the language is not so stilted, and if you just give yourself time to get through it, I am convinced this is a book that so many people love so many years later because there's something in it for everyone. That's it for me for now. Take care. Bye.